At shooting guard, and starting at guard, number 15, James Harden.
So Memphis will get the first possession. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas. They're in. Oh, look at him fly!
Get out the way! Are you for real? Morant way up. That move was fire.
And this kid, Ja Morant, came out of nowhere, under-recruited in high school, showed some promise in that first year of college, but boy, did he blow up.
Now here's Morant. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Morant really impacts the game in every area.
It's incredible, Kevin. He gives you the points, the assists, the rebounds. But then you look at the box score and you also see a block, a couple steals. And I like that he shoots a high percentage at the line.
Now here's Harden. To the left wing. 3 from Robertson. Connects from three-point range.
Well, when you draw this much attention from the D, you know someone's bound to be left open, and Harden finds it.
Puts it up from 12. Shaq with some nice D. And Leonard has it in the corner. From outside, off the mark. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Now here's Morant. Defense right out of it. And finished off by Morant.
That's what a point guard with length gives you. I mean, Morant is built perfectly for the modern game.
From deep, Robertson. Rebounded by Jackson.
They've missed 3 of their first 4 shots, having a little trouble finding their legs.
Brooks outside. Now the pass to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Bronx grabs the miss. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Outside Leonard. Here's Olajuwon. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Now here's Morant. No good from Valanciunas.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend in the rim.
The backcourt today as good as it gets. And they earn the green light every time they touch the ball.
Let's it go from 14. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Bronx. Feeds to Olajuwon. Back to Harden. Robertson kicks to Harden. Leonard with no one around. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just a great ball move.
Pass to Clark. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And staying with the play, Valanciunas.
Oh, he's a sensational offensive rebound. Valanciunas, he just has the nose for where to be when shots go up.
So timeout called here, the first for the Bronx. And last season, Valanciunas averaging the fewest minutes of his career. Greg, at the same time, he was playing the best basketball of his career.
I mean, his scoring per minute through the roof. Rebounding at a career high level. He can dominate inside, especially at that offensive end.
And the Bronx going with a whole new group out there.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Pass to Francis. Pass to Sampson. Here's Reed. The Bronx working now with a fresh shot clock. And finished off by Yao.
And Ming is mammoth in terms of his size, exceptional at using it to snare those offensive rebounds.
Here's Jones. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first. Kicks it to Anderson. Yao with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Ming. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 5 on the clock. Anderson.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass. And the defense not making things easy for them.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Here's Francis. Outside Westbrook. And the pass to Francis. From past the arc. They get the rebound. Back to Westbrook. And we reach the end of the first quarter. The Bronx on top. Up by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Bronx, what do you guys think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
We've got Russel Westbrook, and it's Reed in at the small forward position. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Memphis, Anderson and Jackson inside. Morant is out there with Jones, and it's Winslow in at the 3.
And Sampson literally takes away a part of the floor when he's out there. Don't even try to get shots off in his area, or that's what's going to happen.
Yao draws the double, passes it to Sampson. 6 to shoot. Westbrook, no good. Memphis trails by 5. And here's Morant. 6 points for him. Steps back and shoots. Here's Jackson. But shot missing. The Bronx goes the other way with it. Back to Yao. And finished off by Yao.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Valanciunas, who's checked in for Jackson. Josh Jackson comes in for Kyle Anderson. Clark, who's checked in for Winslow. And it's Dylan Brooks in for Morant. That one's good, and the Bronx lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Valanciunas. Gordon kicks to Robertson. A 3 from Leonard. Rebounded by Valanciunas. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. With the floater. Sampson pulls it in. Sampson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Back to Leonard. Pass to Gordon. There's the triple. The Grizzlies pull it in. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Memphis trails by 5. Well, when he came into the league, Eric Gordon was tagged as a shooter. Now he's been shooting more than ever.
And Gordon the last few seasons has been shooting, how about this, over 8 threes a game. His success rate with them has gone up and down over the years. But one thing is for sure, he always has the green light. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Brooks outside. And again, Memphis no good. The Bronx leading by 7. Robertson dishes to Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And he moves so well. When Leonard drives the lane, it's pretty much a guaranteed bucket. Terrific body control, and he plays with the ultimate force.
1:56 left now here in the second. Here's Jones. It's blocked by Shaq. Now Leonard. He has 5. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. Shaq passes to Robertson. Just 4 to shoot. And the layup's good off the glass. Robertson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bronx.
In the painted area, it's where Robertson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
Pass to Jackson. From 18 feet away. Nice jump shot. Good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Timeout called. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
It's stolen by Olajuwon. Leonard finds Beverly. Oh, trying for it. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Brooks with no one around. Drills it from outside. Brooks has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. 30 seconds left in the first half. Harden with it. The pass to Beverly. Here's Olajuwon. Olajuwon drawn the double team. Misses the baby hook. Now here's Morant. Ended by Beverly. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
One thing Morant does with consistency, I mean, he keeps the fingers off that.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Good on the second free throw. Here's Beverly. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
And so it's the Bronx in the driver's seat. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Now here's Robertson. Harden out there with Robertson. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Olajuwon in at the 4 spot. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Passes it to Leonard. Offensive rebound. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup. Olajuwon's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Bronx. Robertson with the steal. Fast break, the Bronx. Here's Shaq. Oh, and the dunk by Shaq.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Memphis trails by 12. Here's Morant. 7 points in the game. Over Robertson. And that one's good. Morant's got 9.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
And purely from a physical standpoint, Ja Morant has it all. The height, the long arms, the frame to put on more weight. And few players are more explosive athletically.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GM.
Hey, guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He doesn't like losing.
Harden against Brooks. Kicks it out to Leonard. On the wing, Harden. Back to Olajuwon. And here's Robertson outside. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got 6 rebounds in the game. And with Morant, you not only get the physical attributes, Greg, you get the mental toughness and awareness.
This kid loves to compete. The bigger the game, the bigger he plays. I think we're looking at a potential all-NBA performer.
Jones checked in for Dylan Brooks.
Substitution.
LeBron's leading by 6. And here is Yao. Read the pass to Yao. And Yao slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. There's the double team with Westbrook. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. Yao with the block. Westbrook kicks to Shaq. Francis passes to Reed. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
LeBron shooting their first free throws of the game on this end of the line. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Kyle Anderson has checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And Winslow subbed in for Clark.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Morant passes to Jackson. Wide open. And that one is good.
Jackson. Assist goes to
LeBron's leading by 8. Outside Westbrook. O'Neal trying to break free. Westbrook can't get it to go. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Memphis. And finished off by Morant.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GM.
Hey, guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He doesn't like losing.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Reed. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Reed's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Here's Anderson, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Bronx. James Harden comes in for Russel Westbrook. And Memphis also making a switch. Brooks checked in.
Yeah, and Francis, he's an athletic point guard, plays with tremendous confidence, and really knows how to motivate his teammates.
All by himself. All going up court. Here's Leonard. And that one is off. And it's Memphis the other way.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Well, this is the attitude Anderson brings, a selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys. Winslow
against Leonard in the corner. Harden can't drills it from downtown. Harden's got the lead up to 13 now for the Bronx. Harden's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. Now Morant, 13 points in the game. Just 3 on the clock, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Morant's got 15 points.
You could do that every time up the floor. Put Morant in the pick and roll, just let him go to work.
And so it's the Bronx holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're playing up. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Control the pace. Get it to the right guy at the right time. These requirements if you're a good point guard.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Josh Jackson out there with Winslow, and it's Jackson in at the center filling out the middle.
Good look there as well. And this is what Hakeem's worked on. Pay too much attention to him, and he'll burn you with a nice find.
And so it's Memphis with it, trailing by 13. Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. Outside Jackson. Pass to Morant. Clock at 6. Bronx grabs the miss. Robertson with it. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Harden outside. He kicks it to Leonard. In the corner, Harden. And the Bronx, another 3.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit. Let them catch their breath.
Bronx making a switch here. Sampson's checked in. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Justice Winslow. And it's Clark in for Jackson. Here's Morant. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. The Bronx leading by 16. Olajuwon kicks to Robertson. And the Bronx, another 3.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with the basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Morant. Yep, it counts.
He had to battle through some tough shooting problems in the first half. I mean, give him credit. It's been much easier for him in the second.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. Sampson, the pass to Harden. Here's Robertson. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 4th assist in this one.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. I mean, he's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
Morant passes to Valanciunas. Doesn't go for him. The Bronx goes the other way with it. Leonard dishes to Sampson. His first shot coming late. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 8 rebounds in this game. Clark, the pass to Jackson. That shot misses. Good D by Olajuwon. The Bronx leading by 18. Robertson kicks to Harden. Back to Robertson. Pass to Sampson. Over Brooks. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
I mean, I don't know what they were thinking. You have to know the scouting report. He's a threat from out there.
Here's Clark. It's deflected. Now here's Leonard. He's tightly guarded. Sampson, the pass to Robertson. Right side Leonard. Here's Sampson. And the Bronx, another three.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be these days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. 1:19 left to play in the final quarter. Jang finds Allen. Over Gordon. And a little luck that time, but it drops. The Bronx leading by 21. Reed the pass to Yao. Here's Reed outside Gordon. Down low. The pass to Beverly. Here's Reed. From the corner. And the Bronx takes on two more.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
This is what guys play for. And when it pans out like this, it's a great fit.
This is it to Allen. Launches a three. Bronx grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Oh, man, did you see him close that gap? What a great job. He made the shooter feel uncomfortable.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for Bronx, Joe G. At the line for two.
The free throw drops for Chi. Both shots good from the stripe. 27 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Melton. Pass to Allen. There's 14 seconds left in the game. Melton, no good. Pass to Reed. And he jams it with authority.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
So no problem for the Bronx as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.